At the border and a surge of migrants coming to the U.S. The Biden administration scrambling to open temporary shelters for them. And right now, at least, the Homestead facility used for years in the past sits empty. Local 10's Glenna Milberg is live in Homestead with the update. Glenna.
You remember, Louis, how controversial this place was. Well, after 2 years, the protesters, the diehard ones, they are back without even a hint that this facility will be reopening. Even with a surge at the border, more than 4,000 kids in need for it. The question is, well, why not? And today, some congressmen and women are weighing in on why they think. Empty fields, no daily protests. The Biden administration has not reopened the Homestead detention shelter used by 2 administrations before him to shelter unaccompanied migrant teens, despite more than 4,000 kids now at the border. Would you advocate reopening, if needed, the facility?
If that facility is needed in order for those kids to be treated right, yes, I would.
Former Miami-Dade mayor, now this district's Republican congressman, Carlos Jimenez says what he said in 2019 when the Trump administration filled Homestead to capacity with what was then a record surge in young people. The facility then, though, run by a private contractor, was a regular stop for Democrats to protest the children's treatment under the Trump administration. June 2019, then presidential candidate Kamala Harris said this.
I will tell you, when elected, the first thing I'm going to do, one of the first things, is to shut down these private detention facilities.
I suspect, as we've been hearing, that the only reason is that they don't want her to have egg on her face to open a facility where she was here criticizing, not that long before.
Miami-Dade's 3 Republican members of Congress say they would advocate Homestead as an emergency shelter again.
When there is a need, there is a need. In the past administration and in the present administration, until we solve the problem at the border.
If you remember, 2 years ago under the Trump administration, along with these 3 protesters, were so many others every day, and almost every single South Florida and national Democratic leader, they were here protesting as well. Well, this weekend, one of those South Florida Democrats actually broke rank, publicly on Twitter said, "Please reopen Homestead." That sent shockwaves through this community, and we'll talk a lot about that when we see you right back here at 6 o'clock. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Homestead today, Local 10 News.
Okay, look forward to hearing more about that. Thanks.